The Milkshake Lake and the Smoothie Swirl Shore. The story, The Milkshake Lake and the Smoothie Swirl Shore, with the character, Lily, renamed. Once upon a time, in a land where the sun shone brightly and the air was filled with the sweet scent of fruits and flowers, there was a magical place known as the Milkshake Lake. This wasn't just any lake. It was a lake that was filled with the most delicious milkshakes imaginable, each one more delicious than the last. At the heart of the Milkshake Lake was a shore known as the Smoothie Swirl Shore, where the smoothest and most refreshing smoothies were made. In the Milkshake Lake, there lived a group of friends, a cheerful little girl named Rose, a brave boy named Max, a curious squirrel named Spike, and a wise old owl named Ollie. These friends were inseparable, always exploring the lake and the shore together, sharing their adventures, and enjoying the sweetness of the milkshakes and smoothies. One sunny day, Rose, Max, Spike, and Ollie decided to embark on a special adventure. They wanted to explore the Smoothie Swirl Shore, which was said to be the source of all the smoothies in the Milkshake Lake. They packed their picnic basket with their favorite milkshakes, some rope for climbing, and a map that Ollie had found in an old book. As they set off, they followed the shore, which flowed with a sweet, bubbly liquid that was the source of all the smoothies. They climbed over rocks, slid down muddy banks, and swam across the lake. The air was filled with the sweet scent of fruits and flowers, and the friends could hardly contain their excitement. After a long journey, they finally reached the Smoothie Swirl Shore. It was a beautiful, sparkling shore where the smoothest and most refreshing smoothies were made. The friends were amazed by the sight. They had never seen anything so beautiful or so magical. They decided to take a dip in the shore, but as they were about to jump in, they heard a strange noise. It was a low, rumbling sound that seemed to come from the depths of the shore. The friends looked at each other, their eyes wide with fear. They had heard stories about the shore, but none of them had ever heard of anything living in it. Just then, a large, shiny milkshake popped out of the shore. It was the size of a small dog and had eyes that glowed like stars. The friends were speechless. They had never seen anything like it before. The milkshake introduced itself as Milk, the guardian of the Smoothie Swirl Shore. Milk explained that he had been living in the shore for centuries, protecting it from harm. He had heard about the friends' adventure and decided to meet them. He was curious about the world outside the lake and wanted to learn more about the friends. The friends were thrilled to meet Milk. They shared their milkshakes with him, and he shared stories about the shore and the lake. They spent the day talking, laughing, and sharing their favorite milkshakes. As the sun began to set, the friends realized it was time to return to the Milkshake Lake. They thanked Milk for his hospitality and promised to visit him again. Milk wished them safe travels and promised to wait for their return. The friends said goodbye to Milk and set off on their journey back to the lake. They climbed the shore, slid down the muddy banks, and swam across the lake. The air was filled with the sweet scent of fruits and flowers, and the friends could hardly contain their excitement. When they finally reached the Milkshake Lake, they were greeted by their friends and family. They shared their stories and the milkshakes they had brought back from their adventure. The Milkshake Lake was filled with laughter and joy, and the friends knew that they had shared an adventure that they would never forget. From that day forward, the friends of the Milkshake Lake were known throughout the land for their incredible adventure. They were celebrated for their bravery, their curiosity, and their kindness. And every night, as the stars twinkled in the sky, the children of the Milkshake Lake would look up and whisper, "There goes Rose, Max, Spike, and Ollie, the brave friends who explored the Smoothie Swirl Shore." And they would dream of the day they too could embark on their own adventures, to explore the world, to meet new friends, and to create their own stories. And so, the tale of the Milkshake Lake and the Smoothie Swirl Shore became a legend in the land, a story that was told to inspire and bring joy to all the children of the Milkshake Lake. It was a reminder that adventures are for everyone, that they can be found in the most unexpected places, and that they are the most wonderful gifts of all.